Home prices are sliding, builders are pulling back, and buyers are negotiating harder than ever. Listen, this isn't a crash, but it is a correction. Let's break it down. So just over 6,600 homes closed in Maricopa County last month for June, all right? Now that is about the same amount of homes that closed the previous year of 2024. So that means that we are in a position where our volume is holding steady, but underneath all of that, there's definitely some changes. For one, let's talk about new construction, because this month it took a hit. It took a hit in June, guys. And as we are looking around, we're noticing that a lot of builders are stopping production of new homes until they get their inventory under control. I got a massive email from Toll Brothers who said for the state of Arizona, they're slowing down production, and I can see that going on with other builders as well. But in the resale world, we're actually seeing the opposite effect. We actually saw more homes close in June 2025 than we saw in June 2024. Now that being said, we are seeing prices starting to soften just a little bit, okay? Right now, the average price is around $460,000. A few months ago, it was higher than that, and prices are still coming down little by little, especially in places like Buckeye, Phoenix, and Fountain Hills. Now, what does that mean for you? If you're a buyer, you're not overpaying for a home like you did back in 2021. Now, if you're a seller, you still have opportunity to win, but strategy matters. Across the valley, the majority of the markets have shifted out of that seller's market category. And even then, there's only two, and they're not hanging on by much. So those should be coming over to buyers markets soon. Now, in places like Mesa, Chandler, and Tempe, we're seeing more of a balanced market, which is what we want. In other cities, several other cities, buyers are in control. Now, what does that look like? I've seen buyers ask for everything, whether that's new paint, closing costs, incentives to buy down their rate. And get this, they're getting them. One deal I saw last month, in order to keep it together, the seller had to give a $15,000 buyer incentive just to keep it on par. Okay, now, that doesn't mean that sellers are desperate, but that is a big win for the buyer side. Now, that doesn't mean that sellers are desperate, but they are working harder to meet the buyer in the middle. Let's talk about Phoenix versus the rest of the country. Okay, so compared to the rest of the country, the things here are moving just a little bit slower. Most big cities saw a price increase over the spring, but in Phoenix, we saw a slight decline. Now, here's the thing. That means that our market is going to be easier to navigate and more approachable because we don't have so much buyer competition. This is the time where you can walk in and find yourself the perfect deal. Also, that means people who are moving here from out of state like California or Seattle, when they see our prices, all they see are bargains. Let's dive into the investor side of things for the rentals. There are more rentals on the market now, especially when it comes to apartments, and then we're starting to see single family homes creep up too. Rents have not gone up much. In fact, they have been averaging $1.37 per square foot for a couple of years now. Renters are sticking around longer, and investors can count on consistent cash flow. So if you're looking to buy a rental property, this is a great market for you because the competition is low and sellers are willing to negotiate. I've got investors picking up single family homes all over Arizona, and they are cash flowing right out of the gate. The market is shifting, it's not collapsing, and that shift is creating multiple opportunities for buyers, sellers, and investors. Buyers, you have leverage now. Sellers, you can still win, but you've got to price it right and be ready to negotiate. If you're an investor, this might be the window to get in before prices or rates start to tick off again. If you're looking for a custom plan for your situation, go ahead and hit the link below in the comment section and let's get started. I'll see you on the next one.